Hey, welcome back to another Southwest Florida market update. I'm Rick Harrison, and we're going to be talking about the data for the week of ending 3/23/2024. And I have some surprising data that's actually going against all the narratives that are happening in mainstream media and more especially on YouTube. So let's start off with the data with Lee County as we do every week, and then we will touch on Collier County. Median sales price to start off, we're at 412.5 this week. And that is actually down 2.8% from 424 the previous week, down 0.8% from last year, the same week. So that gives you a good idea of what the seasonal changes are. Again, we're down only 0.8% total off of our highs from last year. Next up is closed sales, and this is a lagging indicator. This is what's already been happening in the market. These are houses that went under contract 30 to 45 days ago and are now finally closed over the last 7 days. So we've had that go to 265. That's down almost 20% from the prior week. Pending sales, on the other hand, are our leading indicator of what's going on in the market currently over the last 7 days. We had 395 homes go under contract. That's down 7.3% from last week, but it's up almost 30% from last year at the same time, this same week. As you can see in the chart here, we're almost up to, back to where we were pre-pandemic as far as new pending sales. And here is another leading indicator of new listings coming on over the last 7 days, 485. That's actually down 10% week over week. It's up 8.5% year over year. Now, when we go to the monthly and the yearly or annual changes, this is the chart going back to 2017 for median sales price. The market shot up like crazy, which again is not a normal market. And I don't think anything to do with our market right now is normal. Our all-time high was back in April of 2022. It did come down. It went back up. It came back down again. So you're kind of playing back and forth here. All right, new pending sales for Lee County. Historical average is back to 2017. We hit our all-time low here right in December of 2023, and now new pending sales have skyrocketed as well. So anybody who's like, oh, inventory is going way up, well, so are new pending sales. Buyers are entering the market. It's active inventory. Again, this is your historical data back before the pandemic. All-time highs are at 11,000 active properties on the market. We're still down below that by about 700. So it is building up, but as you just saw on the week over week charts, we're now starting to head the other way where inventory is declining. All right, moving on to Collier County. Again, this is a whole different county, a whole different animal as far as pricing goes. It's a lot higher price point. So median sales price is at 930. That's actually up 9.4% week over week and up 30% from last year at the same time. Closed sales, they're at 90. That's down 17% from last week, down 10% from last month. New pending sales, again, this is our leading indicator here. What's going on in the market? Are people actually buying, or is this, is everything crashing like everybody is saying? Well, we're at 155. That's up almost 5% this week, up almost 50% from last year at this time. And you can see the trend here, so we're still trending up. There's still more buyers entering the market right now than most people are saying or letting on to believe. Now, real quick, I wanted to go into new pending sales, the monthly, just because I want to give you a direct comparison. New pending sales skyrocketed since December. It's just kept going up. Again, we're kind of starting to get back to our norms here before the pandemic, but we're not there yet. All right, now active inventory, the weekly trend back in 316 was our peak at 2757. We're now starting to trend down. We'll have to keep an eye on this because we've just started to trend down now in Collier County. But again, down 1.2%, up 41.4% from last year. So we'll just keep an eye on the active inventory, but it doesn't seem to be building up. It seems like right now with it trending down, more people are putting stuff under contract than new inventory is coming on. So let's take a look at the new listings. New listings peaked out here, 210, 242, and now we're back down to 178. That's down almost 10% from last week. It's up 30% from last year. Now going back to median sales price for Collier County, we're at all-time highs for the median sales price. Again, a couple multi-million-dollar listings could very easily sway this in this county because there are so many of them. However, with it going up 3.8% and then 9.8% year over year, this is the appreciation rate that we're seeing right now. Closed sales, we're not at all-time lows. Back here in 2017 was our all-time low, but we're pretty close. So there's not as many deals going under contract. Again, that comes back to inventory, and then it also comes back to interest rates. New pending sales, again, this is what we want to really look at, what's going on over the last 2 months. You can see it has been, since December, really been increasing in Collier County as well. So again, it just goes to show you people are out there buying. For you sellers, it's about waiting and being patient because most people got used to homes selling within a week or two. And that's not a normal market. A normal market would be 30, 60, even 90 days for a home to sell in a balanced market, which is what we're kind of getting into right now. So again, same thing here, active inventory on the market. Yes, it's gone up quite a bit, again, from all-time lows. And then also going here, new listings, we're starting to get back into our average, our peak out. We did peak in January, which again, as I said, it's a lot of expireds coming back on. In just 1 month, it's already started to decline. I'm expecting with more new pending sales than new listings coming on, I'm expecting this to go down again in March. So we will see in a week or two when that data comes out. All right, now I just want to directly address some things that are going on in the markets. Just some things for you buyers and sellers, what I see going on. Honestly, I'm seeing the market actually start to pick up a little bit. And although listings and active inventory is up quite a bit, I'm starting to see that calm down. I think a lot of sellers are just kind of holding off right now, and they're trying to see what's going to happen. For the most part, I think both sides, buyers and sellers, are really waiting for the Fed to cut rates, which I do think will happen towards the end of the year. The other thing that I wanted to address is for sellers, 30 to 60 to 90 days is really what you want to be shooting for. Just expect that that's how long it's going to take to sell your house. Things have changed a bit. Buyers are holding off. They're really getting more picky about what they choose. They have a little bit of an upper hand right now because there's a lot of listings and not as many buyers. Now, for you buyers, what's going to happen with interest rates? Well, honestly, I think, like I've been saying for quite a while now, interest rates are going to stay higher for longer. They were expecting 6 rate cuts now towards the end of the year. I think we're looking at 3 they're pricing in right now, and that could even decline because, one, housing is still appreciating, which is a huge factor in when the Fed's going to cut rates. And the other part is the job market. They want to see unemployment go up, and they want to see things start to come down. Inflation has to come down to at least around the 2% range. If you guys have questions, my contact information is right here. You can just scan it. If you're on your phone, you can find it in the description below. But if you guys have questions, please leave your questions in the comments section. I will answer them. I answer them, within an hour in most cases. And if you have specific questions that, happen to deal with your situation, whether it's buying or selling, feel free to reach out directly to me. Again, my contact information is there and in the description. Thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you guys got a lot of information out of this. And if you have comments, let me know. But otherwise, I hope to see you in the next video. And until then, stay safe, stay positive, and more importantly, stay free.